May I request you all to repeat after me? Some scars are worth it. Grandparents are people with silver in their hair, but gold in their hearts. They fill our world with love and care. Now imagine walking up to your affectionate granddad and telling him, I don't know if you will live to see my next birthday. I don't know if you will live to blow the candles on your 62nd birthday cake. I don't know if you will be alive after 6 months. There's a tumor in your liver, and it's eating your life away. This happened to me, and while I was too young to understand the gravity of the situation, it tore my heart apart to see my ever-smiling, caring grandpa break down and cry. Honorable guests, esteemed audience, and fellow speakers, good afternoon to you all. Then, on November 1st, 2009, my father got a call from India, from Apollo Hospital in Chennai, saying, we have a potential donor. Come to Chennai, quick. The look of relief, hope, and joy shone on my father's face and was unlike anything I had ever seen before. The stakes were high, and timing was crucial. We had to be in the operation theater within the next 14 hours. But grabbing that tiny straw of hope, my father flew with my grandparents to Chennai. The donor had been a young 23-year-old newlywed, victim to a train accident, now brain dead. The family could have refused the opportunity for an organ donation in pure sadness of the tragic happening, not wanting anything to happen to her body, in trivial hope that she might still have some life somewhere. But their magnanimous offer allowed my grandfather a second chance to continue his life. Today, he is alive and happy, thanks to the anonymous organ donor and the excellent doctors who operated non-stop for 15 hours. Because, my friends, some scars are worth it. Organ donation, giving someone a second chance at life. Think of the impact we can create by pledging to donate our organs. As I spread the light of this candle and share the flame, so also we can spread the light of life and share the magic. Organ donation is not a tragedy, but a beautiful light in the darkness. To the world, you may be one person, but to that one person, you are the world, because some scars are worth it. Did you know more than 100,000 men, women, and children are on the waiting list for an organ in the US alone? Every 11 minutes, someone is added to this list, and 18 people die every day just waiting for an organ. Anyone can be a donor. A deceased donor can give kidney, lungs, heart, liver, pancreas, intestines, whereas a living donor can give a kidney, a part of the lung, the intestines, or pancreas. One single person can enhance the life of up to 50 people. The process of arranging a transplant is strenuous and tedious, mainly due to the shortage of donors worldwide. All the while, the patient, their family, and the doctors are constantly watching and painfully aware of the backwards ticking clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, moving too fast for anyone's taste. Transplant surgery is a challenging job too, but guess the transplant surgeon's biggest nightmare. Again, the availability of donors, which is an omnipresent bottleneck. My parents realized that even as doctors, they could do nothing for my grandpa without a donor. Soon after the event, my father enlisted himself as an organ donor. And out of an enormous population of 1 billion Indians, my father's registration number was a mere 1,300 odd, which is a colossal deficit. Death is inevitable. But what we can choose is how many people we take with us. So many people shy away from the topic, believing that talking about death brings it nearer. But no, no, no. That is the exact defeatist attitude that is the cause and the trigger for so many untimely, avoidable, unnecessary deaths. Without a donor, there is no transplant, no story, and no hope. But when there is a donor, Life lives. Life springs from death. Sorrow turns to hope. And what was a tragic loss becomes a wonderful gift. Don't take your organs to heaven. Heaven knows we need them here. Because, my friends, some scars are worth it. There's a story of a lady who wanted to donate her liver to her husband, but the doctor said there was too much fat in the liver and set her on a target to lose 15 kgs in less than 2 months. A tall target for a mother of 2, but she was determined. The children were puzzled when their doting mom, whose sole purpose was always to satisfy their needs, suddenly seemed distracted by what appeared to be personal grooming. She toiled day and night, cut down her food, ran on the streets, ran on her treadmill, and she did it. Paying heed to the doctor's advice, her triumph came even before the deadline. On the day of the operation, after hearing about it from the grandmom, the unknowing children rushed to the hospital. There, it dawned on them that what they thought was selfish practice was their mother's hard work and sacrifice, thanks to which both their parents were now safe, would live on, and their family would remain complete. Because, my friends, some scars are worth it. I stand before you today as a living testimony of a family that can vouch for the success of organ donation. If I have my grandpa's caring hand on my shoulder and his blessings and love all around me today, it is because someone was selfless to donate their organs while dying. My parents have proudly enlisted themselves in the organ donation program, and I will follow suit as soon as I am of age. I stand before you today not to win accolades for this talk, but to motivate us all to work together and pursue the needful and logical act of organ donation. I have pledged to do my bit, but there are innumerable candles out there waiting to be lit and to see the light, to share the flame. Because when I is replaced by we, illness becomes wellness. Because, my friends, some scars are worth it. Together now. Some scars are worth it. Thank you.